The title of this mini podcast Is Anyone Listening? Your hearing, that's just a physical function. Listening, that's a skill, one most people never really develop. The real world reality is this. People don't just want you to physically hear them, they want to be listened to. I've got this theory. You know those folks who seem to go to the doctor all the time? I don't think they're necessarily sicker than anyone else. I just think they make more appointments. Why? Because nobody's listening to them, and they're willing to pay someone who will. Think about it. Psychologists, social workers, clergy, even bartenders. What do they all have in common? They listen. It's part of the job description. And if you talk to any seasoned psychologist, they'll tell you that first session, the client does about 80% of the talking. They're not really looking for advice. Not yet. They're looking for a place to unload, a place where someone will actually listen to them. Truth is, a good counselor usually knows what's going on pretty quickly, sometimes within the first 5 to 10 minutes. They probably even know the direction they want to offer. But they don't rush it. They let the person talk. Let them get it out. Let the pressure release a little before guiding them anywhere. Now, older folks, especially those living alone, they're often the most in search of this. They're hungry for someone to listen, to really listen. And if you've ever been cornered in one of those conversations, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's not just the elderly. Here's a dead giveaway that someone needs to be listened to. They talk and talk and talk, and it doesn't matter who's in front of them. At some point, you disappear, and it turns into a one-person monologue from someone who can't read the room. I've got a name for that. I call it throwing up on people. Now, I do have a solution for all these folks. Get a dog. I'm serious. Best listeners I've ever met. No interruptions, no opinions, just presence. But on a more serious note, it might be worth learning how to quiet your own mind. Because a quiet mind doesn't need an audience. It's not chasing validation. It's not desperate to be heard. It just rests peacefully. And that kind of peace, it's a whole lot cheaper than the alternatives. And in my experience, a whole lot more effective. So let me ask you, do you hear this message? And are you listening? All the best, John.